My dream came true. I'm finally doing a special effects makeup course. Yay! Hello guys! I'm super excited because today I'm gonna show you how to do a film-worthy special effects makeup for a Viking character. I even did my braids somehow. Some of you might wonder what special effects or SFX makeup is. You may have seen movie characters who get bruises when somebody punched them, or cuts, scrapes, gunshots, and other injuries and wounds. Or maybe you've seen fantasy or sci-fi films with creatures and monsters like Cthulhu, for example, with prosthetics on their face. That's all, and even much more is called special effects. And today I'll try to recreate a character's makeup from the Viking series. I chose a girl called Porunn, you probably remember her. She's a fifth shield maiden, but unfortunately she was very unlucky to get severely wounded. So today I'm going to show you how to make a fake bruise and multiply cuts for this character. Besides, I'm going to follow the instructions of a professional makeup artist from that special effects makeup course that I mentioned. By the way, I want to say huge thanks to the Online Makeup Academy who gave me access to this course so I could improve my makeup skills and share my experience and impression on it with you guys. And if you watch this video till the end, you will be able to see a video feedback on my work. It comes from a professional tutor and instructor who is an expert in the makeup industry based in New York. And I think it's really cool because if you do this course, you actually get lifetime access to this personal feedback with your tutor. So you basically can keep getting this guidance even after completing this course. Okay, let's finally get to the point and get started with this makeup. So I want to start with creating an actual shape of my future wound. And for this, I'm going to use a lip liner pencil. That's enough for now, that's just a shape, so I will build it up later. Now I want to try to make a bruise under my eye.
The darkest part of the bruise is the point of impact. Say he got punched right in the shoulder, sorry. You see how using this broken up sponge really gives you this broken up texture, and you can already see even that on itself could be a bruise at the end of the day. And now we're gonna imagine that he got punched in the face as well. He's just getting hit all left and right here today.
Well, next time I probably should just keep my concealer and I would have the same eye.
Because the skin under the eye is so delicate, this will have an effect. Adding black will give you a little bit more dimension. Bruises heal at different rates. So even if he was hit at the same time with both of them, one could be healing quicker than the other.
So I think I made it a little bit too intense, but I think it's kind of appropriate because it's a very, very severe wound made by a sword, and I think it's still an early stage of healing. Now I'm going to work on my cuts to make them a bit more realistic and like 3D. At least I'll try.
We're going to add a little bit of black for dimension. Black is going to go sparingly here. As always with the blacks that we're using here, you go very tiny. And this is going to go inside on top of the red. You can see how it already looks in the center, that it's a bit deeper and has a little bit more trauma than the rest of the area.
I imagine that she's got some sort of laceration, a very, very deep wound for this part. And that's why I want to add some black color here in the middle.
We're going to take a little bit of white, and we're almost going to outline exactly what we just did on both sides. This will give dimension. We don't ever want to just paint something flat. You can also use your finger to help blend in between. From about here to here is thicker and a deeper cut than this end part and this end part.
Now let's try to use a bit of white in the edges, just to give it more volume. And while working on my makeup, I realized I'm really motivated to finish the whole course from Online Makeup Academy, because when you graduate, you get an approved professional certificate and can start your exciting journey in the makeup industry. By the way, you don't need any prior education in this field. Of course, it's helpful if you've got one, but it's not necessary, because instructors teach you everything from scratch. Also, it doesn't matter where you're from. Students are welcome from all countries, and there is no minimum age requirement. Besides, to make it more affordable to begin your career, the Academy provides you with Pro Card memberships, up to 40% discount from big brands like Makeup Forever, L'Oreal, Anastasia Beverly Hills, NYX, Smashbox, and much more. But fortunately, there is no rush, because Online Makeup Academy gives you lifetime access and all future lesson updates, so you can study at your own pace, anytime, and from any place in the world. Okay, I also want to add some irritation to the wound because it's fairly fresh and it might get infected.
The trauma isn't just in the cut itself, it's the surrounding area that it affects. So with my ripped up edge, I'm just going to lightly tap kind of a coral irritation color around the area of the cut here. And then also adding in a little bit of a yellow. Not too bright of a yellow, more of a pastel yellow kind of rice paper color. Lightly on the outside as well, so that we get a little bit more of that swollen look.
Okay, at this stage it already looks pretty creepy and scary, but I still want to add some more fake blood here. And before I try this, there is also collodion that I want to use and see if it gives me some more 3D effect. I feel like there is a bit too much purple shade on my wound, so I'll definitely add some fake blood. And first I'm gonna use coagulated blood.
Taking a bit of our fresh blood with a tiny controlled brush, we're gonna start at the top and let it naturally flow down with the cut. However, to give a little bit more realism to it, we're going to take a bit of a heavier application of the blood, and we're just going to put it in the darker area and kind of let gravity do its thing. Another thing that I like to do as well is take my finger and just lightly tap around. Again, it kind of creates that bit of an imperfect edge to where it looks like it got a little bit messy. And it's not just a perfectly flat image.
Okay, so now I'm gonna send this masterpiece to my instructor so she could comment on my work and advise on what I can improve next time. Right, are you ready to hear professional feedback? Because I'm thrilled. So let's listen to it.
Hi Svetlana, so taking a look today at your module number 2, which is injuries, so cuts and bruises. So thank you so much for sending me your inspiration for the first and of course the beautiful recreation afterwards. I'm really happy with the recreation of this look, and first of all, so starting off with the cut first. So I definitely like two different cuts, you know, the direction, the shape of the cut looks perfect. Also really like that the ends go like a very pointy, and in the end the shape looks really good. The application of the colors and even the colors around the cut looks great to create like a little bit more irritated sort of look, you know, some blood in the center, like a dry blood, you know, and of course I really like even the white color to create the illusion of the stitches. Great job on the bruise as well. I really like that the darkest part of the bruise goes towards the inner corner of the eye. You know, the colors, whatever you chose for the bruise, are perfect, as well as the nice and light-handed application. I do like the blend in between the colors and of course the lighter colors on the edges. Shape looks great, like I said before, so yes, super happy with this look. Great job, looking forward to the rest of your homework, so bye for now.
Alright, that's pretty much it, guys. I hope you enjoyed the tutorial. And don't forget, if you buy the course from the Online Makeup Academy, you get my personal discount code $100 off. I will leave the link in the description below. Thank you for watching and see you in the next videos. Bye!